Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Chad Kuhl is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Giants on top, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball that just misses inside. Cook is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Next to bat for the Giants, David Freitas. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit down the third baseline. 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now batting, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steve Cook. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Marte at second. Dickerson is over at first with 1 away. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs score. The relay throw. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And they've broken our tie to lead by 3.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 3 runs already home here. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 5-2. Here's Joe Panik. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Hit to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Pittsburgh came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joe Musgrove claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Giants, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Tyson Ross gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bare hands it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ballgame last night. He's set and the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Steve Cook.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike one. Frazier over at second. Polanco on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Hammers it to deep right field. McCutchen going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's got a .317 batting average. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped him up. Costello has room in foul territory. 1 away. And now the Giants pitcher, Sonny Gray. He went down on strikes last time up. McCutchen on second. Drury at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
At the plate, number 7. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on the move for second, down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound.
He's on the move again from first. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Hector Rondon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 32, Hector Rondon.
Austin Meadows will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Austin Meadows.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Starling Marte would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out for short. Gloved by Bogarts. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sonny Gray wins his 3rd of the season. Hunter Strickland records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Pirates, no runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 50.